Your 3 minutes start now.
Thank you. Just want to start off by saying that I spoke at the 11 a.m. meeting this morning, and I talked about entering into the public record the civil rights complaint against East Bay MUD by Ariel Bland and Sajid Pierce. I mentioned that the full details of the lawsuit can be accessed through East Bay MUD's Public Records Act request, or I could be emailed directly at eastbaymudgal@gmail.com. That civil rights lawsuit has 19 causes of action, which include, they're all civil rights causes of action: deprivation of rights, retaliation, violation of the EPA Act, failure to promote, failure to prevent a hostile work environment, wrongful termination. And again, all of the details can be reviewed at the, when I send anyone that makes the request, or when East Bay MUD provides California Public Records Act filing. I'm going to make a general statement right now, and it's, I'm an East Bay MUD ratepayer. And this is basically to the whole board. I don't know how many millions of dollars of ratepayer money is going to be continued to be misused to defend ongoing civil rights lawsuits against East Bay MUD and its agents.
That's not
the expenditure of all of those funds reminds me of how the Catholic churches use parishioner funds to hire the best lawyers to protect their pedophiles. It's my opinion that East Bay MUD isn't any better when it uses ratepayer funds to protect its habitual misogynists, racists, and harassers. I know what my legacy is going to be. It's going to be the same as Ariel Bland and Sajid Pierce's. We're women who stood up to this system of discrimination, racism, and retaliation at East Bay MUD. After my comments this morning, Director Linney chose to say that East Bay MUD is committed to diversity, inclusion, etc. To that I say, Director Linney, you come from a position of power and privilege, and you espouse the district's propaganda, and do not fully grasp the racism, discrimination, and misogyny that people of color and women at East Bay MUD are subjected to. I will be speaking about all of these civil rights cases at future board meetings, just to make sure that there's transparency and that the public knows. Thank you.
So generally speaking, we don't comment or try to answer public comments during this period because they're not agendized. But I do feel compelled to be able to say that East Bay MUD takes all these kinds of allegations very seriously, and that we are committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and doing what we can to foster these values within the district's work environment. We've made a renewed commitment to that in this past year, and we will do so going forward. So, do you have any other comments?
We do. We have 2 additional